What's up YouTube, it's Ben, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you 4 ways to make yourself a recruiting asset. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel if you already follow me. Hopefully you're all in my Facebook group, link in description, Recruiter Empire. Be sure that you're in our Facebook group. There's 10,000 recruiters in there. I'm in there, I answer all your questions, engage with all of you, and definitely you wanna be in the group. Okay, so there's assets and liabilities, right? Assets pay you, liabilities are luxuries and things that pretty much are just wastes of money, right? So essentially everyone wants to invest into assets. Assets are like stocks, things that basically are gonna pay you out money. So with that being said, what's better than being a recruiting asset? This basically means that you're so powerful at what you do, you're so good at being a recruiter that you're unfireable. Like everyone wants to use you. You're such an asset because you pay out so well for them, your clients, that you inevitably get paid out a ton being an absolute asset for them. So let's go through the 4 ways that you can become a recruiting asset. So number 1 is to figure out your superpower. All right, I can already hear it. Ben, I don't have a superpower. I have no idea what my superpower is, right? Listen, everyone has a superpower. Particularly to me, I think my superpower is understanding someone and being extremely empathetic and really vibing on whatever they're feeling or thinking. That specifically is mine. That's how I think my superpower goes. So you got to figure out whatever your superpower is. It could be totally different. It could be the same. It could be anything, but everyone has a unique superpower. Everyone has something that stands out, that's super specific to them, that makes them really, really viable in their world. So naturally, by understanding my superpower and harnessing it, I can use that with clients, with candidates, with the entire recruiting business. I can kind of understand the need. I can understand the candidate, right? I can do better interviewing. I can do better client closing. I can do all of those things because I can feel their vibe. I can kind of understand what they need and really understand the entire spectrum and big picture because I feel the empathy and I feel exactly how they're feeling. So that's my superpower. You got to figure out yours so you can become an asset. All right, so the number 2 way to become a recruiting asset is to lead with value. All right, so what it means to lead with value, you probably hear this all the time, but leading with value actually means that you give before you get. So you provide value first and then you worry about the money and stuff later. So always lead with value. Always be delivering something, right? Always have a conversation and leave your client with a teaching moment, consulting them on something, bringing them up a level, right? Or your candidate, maybe you're leading with value by saying, well, your resume could need this, this, and this, right? By leading with value, you're gonna be an asset in every single way in the recruiting world because on every single project you work on, you're going to be providing something and not just taking. I can promise you that when you lead with value, people take notice. They feel it. They know that you have given them something tangible. They feel it in their heart. They're like, oh, wow, I really got some value out of that exchange, right? Versus feeling like they got taken for something, right? So instead of getting a bunch of value, lead with value. And if you do that in every situation in your business, you're always going to be an asset. All right, so the number 3 way to be a recruiting asset is to absolutely 100% always under promise and way over deliver. Now I totally get it. You guys hear this all the time, under promise, over deliver, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, but no, take this for what it actually is. Under promise and way over deliver. Like, I mean, knock it out of the park to the point where they're like, I didn't even expect that person to deliver that much value at that point. Make yourself such an asset that you're over delivering to the point where they're like, it's without question, we're gonna call that firm back to use them again. Just like I said, leading with value, people take notice. When you over deliver and under promise, people absolutely take notice, because on the tangible side of things, when you actually provide that candidate that's amazing that they could never find on their own, they will 100% want to use you again for their next search, or they're going to open up 3, 4, 5 other roles for you to fill if you are over delivering. That's exactly how it works at a volume company or something like that, right? So always way over deliver, because that is going to make you an asset in the client's eyes. And when they see you as an asset, it's a serious no-brainer at that point. They will call you every single time. I've worked with a lot of different people in my life, and I can know exactly who over delivers and who definitely does not. And the people that do, I absolutely want to still work with again. I absolutely know who does go above and beyond and who pretty much just is par for the course. And it's very, very evident, and it will be to your client as well. So take this as serious as possible and don't mess around with this stuff, because at the end of the day, like I say all the time, your repeat business and your referral business is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for the year. So by over delivering the way you will, you'll make that happen. Okay, so the fourth way that you can make yourself a recruiting asset is to always learn more. Listen, guys, recruiting is always evolving, so there's always more to learn, right? There's always a concept that I can make a YouTube video about and tell you guys about a new tool, about a new system, a new strategy, anything that comes up, right? And I want to share that value. So always be learning more. For instance, about the rec tech, the recruiting technology, right? For instance, about closing strategies, right? For instance, about candidate funnels, finding better candidates. All of those things are things that you can always be improving upon and learning more about. You could be in the recruiting business for 25 years and be learning something brand new that could change your game, maybe help you bill another $250,000 for the next year, $500,000, doesn't matter. If you learn more, if you consistently commit yourself to learning and studying up on your craft more and more every single day, you will do better, even if it's just 1% better every single day. So by simply improving and learning and studying up more, you're becoming more of an asset in recruiting, and that's just gonna bill you more money. So with that being said, those are my 4 elements that you need to implement to make yourself a recruiting asset. And when you do that, you'll thank me later, because your billing will go through the roof and you'll be an ace recruiter. You'll be an asset recruiter. All right, guys, if you got any value out of this video about becoming a recruiting asset, please hit that like button. If you're not in our Facebook group, again, link in description, Recruiter Empire. Be sure that you're in our Facebook group. That'll give you tons of value, and I'll see you guys next time.